Hi everyone. Today I'm going to do a short flight from La Crosse to Wisconsin, and I usually use this in game mode, but today I'm going to run this in just screen mode so that I can show you all the things that I actually use to help me during the flight. One of them is little Nav Maps. I use that to help me to set up a gate, and it helps me get from the gate to the runway or from the runway to the gate you're landing at. So that's a big help. And then another one we're going to use, I like to use charts for landing and stuff like that. I have a Simbrief account, but it's the free one, so I don't have access to charts in there, but I do use Sky Vector. So we're going to, and you have free charts on Sky Vector as long as you're flying in the United States. Unfortunately, it doesn't give you, you can use it for everything else in the world, but you won't be able to have access to charts unless it's in the US. So let's go ahead and get started. Usually the first thing I do is I want to find out what gate I want to take off from. The problem with using the world map for your gates is it doesn't give you any information on whether it's a gate or a ramp, and it doesn't tell you the size of the gate or the ramp. So, but if you use little nav maps, that helps you with that problem. So let's go into little nav maps, and we have to set that up. This is a flight that I landed at yesterday, so I don't want to use this one. So we're going to go from La Crosse, Wisconsin. So first thing I want to do, I need to change this from ATR 72 to the CRJ. So we're going to go into aircraft and open aircraft performance, and I'm going to choose my Cessna CJ4, not the CRJ, CJ4. Okay. The reason you do this is because it tracks performance, and it gives you accurate information on your top of descent and various other things that may help you. So next thing we do is we'll click on Windows and Shortcuts, and we'll put our airport that we're going to take off from. In this case, it's going to be KLSE. We'll type that in over here on the right, and we're going to set the cross as departure, and then we'll clear that out, and we're going to be landing at KMCI in Kansas City. KMCI as destination. Okay. So once we get that, we're not going to, we could put in all the waypoints and all this, but I'm not going to do that. The only reason I want to use this right now is now I can click on the cross here, and I can get a visual of the airport, and now we'll be able to see any gates. If they have any gates, will be in blue, and ramps are in green. So this is just a small airport. It looks like mostly they have ramps, but if you look over here to the left, let me clear this out here, don't need this anymore. You've got a couple gates right here. So gate 3, gate 0, gate 1. So we will actually start from a gate. So I like to start from gates. You get pushbacks and all that. Sometimes you don't on the ramps. So let's just go ahead and put in gate 1 here. So, and you have to look on here to see where it's at. Use this as a reference, and then you have to go in and find it on the map. So we're going to go right here. So you have to remember where that's at. So let me go ahead and minimize this, and we'll go over here. And it's pretty easy to see that it was one of these. I think we said we're going to use gate 1 right there. I'm not sure if that's what we said, but that's what we're going to use. So that's how you can use this to your advantage. So, and it shows it as a gate because we know that from little nav maps. So we'll go ahead and start that up now. And we're also going to set up, see, we're not going to set up the whole flight plan on these, on everything, because it's too much redundancy for what I want to show you today. But we're also going into SkyVector and set up our departure and arrival runways on there, because that way we can use the maps for the arrival airport. So there's La Crosse right there. While I'm in here, I'm going to set up nice little airport there, right on the lake. While I'm in here, I'm going to go ahead and turn on my traffic. There may not be much traffic at this airport. FSLTL is what I use, as you can see up here. It's great. So I'll start my traffic flow. No changes. And it's connected. So there we go. That's all set. So now I'm going to go show you, set up the flight in SkyVector. So let's go here. And there's our SkyVector program. To set that up, all we have to, if you don't have an account, you can sign up for an account, it's free. So the only thing, you can create a flight plan, but you don't want to actually post the flight plan, because a lot of the airlines use this, and you might get in a little trouble if you start posting flight plans in here. So all we do is we'll click on flight plan, we'll put our departure and our destination in there. So our departure was KLSE, and our destination is KMCI. There we go. And there it shows a simple flight plan right there. And I'll show you what I'm talking about when we get ready to land. As you can see, if you highlight this right here, you can either click on the airport diagram, which, well, we already have that on a little nav map, so we really don't need that. But like say we're gonna land on ILS 19 left, there's it pulls up a chart for you right there. So and it shows you, like in this case, that you will start your you can intercept the glide slope right around. You want to be at where this like X is right here at 2700. So if that was the case, that's what we would do. But we're not going to do that right now. But we will be using this when we get ready to come in for a landing. So now that's the end of that. We'll go ahead and let's go back and get our airplane set up here for a flight. Go inside the airplane, and I just chose this plane because it's so simple to start and everything and get going. We'll turn a battery on here. I love flying this plane too. Now the avionics, you could if you put it on dispatch, it doesn't use much battery, and it also connects you to your setup down here, your FMC. So let's go ahead and get started with that. VOS init. We'll go ahead and click on here, set, and then we'll set up a flight plan. Alright, so we'll go ahead and put our origin in here. KLSE. SE. Whoops. Let me clear out this no flight plan message here. Alright, there we go. We don't have to. There we go. KLSE is at KMCI. KMCI. Destination. Alright. I can execute that, and then it looks like we're not really sure what they're going to be using for. I don't even know what their let me check see which runway they want to use here before I put that in.
Airport information, uniform 1500 Zulu. Wind tree 54 at 11. Visibility 10.
So they're probably going to use runway 36.
2,600 feet broken. Temperature 28. 2.10. Altimeter 29.94. Visual runway tree 6 in use.
Yeah, okay, there we go.
Landing and departing runway tree 6. VFR aircraft say direction of flight.
There we go.
All aircraft read back hold short instructions.
36.
Advise controller on initial contact you have uniform.
You can get rid of that message there. 36. Okay. So let's go ahead and set up our departure there. Runway 36. And there's not going to be a SID for this. So we'll just execute it. There we go. Anyway, we're going to put in our first waypoint is MYRRS. MYRRS. And it gives me a couple options. They both look like they're the same. They have the same information. So we're just going to choose this one here. Okay. And then the next one is ELYNA. Y. Whoops, I think we made a mistake there. We better delete that. It should have put it right in. We should have clicked on it. I think I put it in the wrong place. ELYNA. Because that should have to come after that first one. Oh yeah, there we go. Okay. And then BQS. That goes there. And then on the landing, it shows our arrival runway is 19 right into Kansas City. So we're going to put that in. You have to click this twice to get back to the landing one there. Arrival. So let's choose 19 right. And we do have a star for this, and it's BQS7. It looks like BQS8 is what they have here. So my Simbrief, since I just use the free one, it's not up to date. So they've updated this to BQS8. So we'll use that. And then we're not going to use the transition, and then that should be it. So we've got our whole flight plan in now. We can take a look at it. MIR, and see if there's anything that looks weird about it. We do have a vector. Let's take a look at this here. I'm going to just use the terrain map here to take a look at this here. Come over here to Myers. Alright, it looks like this isn't connected here, so we're just going to go ahead and connect that. So we'll get rid of that discount. First we got to clear the vector out, or else you can't get rid of the discontinuity if you don't. So clear out the vector, and then clear out the discontinuity. And there you go. And that connects everything back up there the way you want it there. We're coming at 19 right. Which will oh yeah, there we go, right there, coming right into Kansas City right there. Alright, so that all looks good. Since we're still running off the battery, let's go ahead and it's getting kind of low there. We're going to go ahead and start up the engines there. So let's go ahead and get those started. Get our throttle set. Start engine 2. Everything's starting up good. As soon as that fuel boost shuts off, then we'll start the other engine. There we go. Engine starter 1. Okay. Wait for that fuel boost to stop. just waiting on the fuel boost to shut off. There it goes. Okay. So now both engines are running normally. So let's go ahead and turn on our displays. Emergency lighting is armed. Our standby screen. And we're going to turn our avionics now. And let it align itself. I love the screens in this plane. Okay, that's ready to go. Let's see. Flight director. We want to make sure not to forget to turn the flight director on. That can mess you up big time on your takeoff. Let's go ahead and finish up our flight plan. We have the flight plan in, but we need to set up the performance. Init. Okay, cruise altitude. Let me see what that's going to be here. I'm going to take that off of my Simbrief. 43,000. We're not going to go that high. We're going to go 30,000. Alright. There we go. We have 10 passengers on board. And we're just going to do 400 pounds of cargo here. And our fuel is all set. Zero fuel weight. Our VNAV, our takeoff speed is going to be 240 until we hit cruising altitude. We're going to take off at 240. So and our let's see, our outside air temperature, we can get that from over here, is 26 degrees. 26 degrees. You know, I don't remember the wind. I'm gonna have to turn the ATIS on again. Sorry about that. I should have.
Lacrosse Airport information, uniform 15000.
355 at 9.
Wind tree 55 at Niner. Visibility 10. Sky condition 2,600 feet, scattered ceiling 5,000
that's
feet
all
broken.
we need to know.
Temperature 28. Lacrosse Airport information, uniform 1500 Zulu.
There we go. Okay. So we've got all that set up. Let's go ahead and set our trim. We want let's see if you can see this here. The trim should be in the green area there. So you want to make sure we're going the wrong way. Let's go this way. There we go. So if you put it right in the middle of the green, you can't go wrong. Let's set up our flaps to 15. Okay. Now if we want to use our have this thing follow our flight plan, what we need to do is you've got the LNAV on here, but LNAV is not always going to take you, is not always going to work right away, because like we're running on taking off on runway 36, but it looks like our first waypoint is over this way towards 21. So if you go into your flight plan and click on legs here, it shows that my MYRRS is going to be heading you have to turn towards heading 204. So we're going to actually set up our heading for 204. Right now it's on 326. So let's go ahead and change our heading to 204. That's good right there. Let me double check that. Okay, 204. So and then what you want to do is over here it shows row and pitch because we haven't touched anything, but we're going to click on our heading right here, right there. So that's going to be active as soon as we put it on autopilot. It's going to take the whatever your runway heading is 360. As soon as you take off on that runway and you hit the autopilot, it's going to head you towards 204. And then right now we can click on the LNAV button here. As you see, the LNAV is in white. As soon as you start heading to 204, LNAV will take over. It'll be in green, and you're going to be all set up. And then as far as the pitch and all that, first of all, let's set our altitude at 30,000. Alright, altitude set at 30,000. And then we're going to use FLC. And we're going to set our speed to 240. That's what it showed that we should be at, if you remember correctly. You went into performance and you hit VNAV setup. The target speed is 240. So, and that's why we're going to do that. So we've already hit the FLC, and now we're going to set our speed, which is in blue right next to the FLC. I'm going to set that 240. So as soon as we hit the autopilot, we'll start our climb and we'll maintain 240 until we get to cruising altitude. Or at least that's the way it should work. Now if you forget to turn on your flight director, that's not going to happen. None of that's going to happen. I already found that out the hard way. So that's why we wanted to make sure our flight director was turned on, and you can see that it is. So okay, so we're all set, and then we are going to use VNAV. So we turn. And so we're using that in conjunction with our flight level change. So now we're all set for our takeoff. Now we should have done our pushback before we started the engines, but we're going to do it right now anyway.
Lock cross ground Cessna November 251 Sierra Bravo, requesting pushback.
Cessna November 251 Sierra Bravo, pushback request accepted.
Usually, if I do everything in the right order, they'll automatically have me tell me which runway to go to. But if they don't tell us, then we'll go ahead and we know we're going to runway 360. So we'll just request it. That guy's having trouble finding the nose wheel. He'll be alright. Probably his first day on the job. There we go. He found it.
Lock Cross Ground Cessna November 251 Sierra Bravo, requesting the end of pushback.
Cessna November 251 Sierra Bravo request to end pushback received.
Lock Cross Ground Cessna November 251 Sierra
Oh,
Bravo,
there we go.
uniform request taxi for takeoff straight out departure.
Cessna November 251 Sierra Bravo taxi 2 and hold short of runway 36 via taxiway Charlie 3 Charlie Charlie 1. Contact tower on 118 for 5 when ready.
Taxi to and hold short runway tree 6 using taxiway Charlie Tree Charlie Charlie 1, Cessna 1 Sierra Bravo.
Alright, this is a pretty small airport. It's easy to figure out. But we will click on our little Nav Map here. And there's where our plane is. And there's where we gotta go, runway 36. So as soon as we turn out and go towards the, we're going to use this taxiway right here. And so we go out of here and then we turn to the right out of the taxiway. I think it's taxiway D. And that'll take us right to where we need to go. So let's go ahead and get started. I didn't want to run that guy over. There we go. One thing I did forget to do is turn on the pitot tubes. Let's go ahead and see if we can get those done right now. Pitot tubes. There we go. Alright, just make sure. There's not too much to do, you know, as far as setup in this plane. You gotta make sure you have your flaps on, obviously. Flaps at the 15. Looks like we're gonna cross a runway here. It must be the end of the runway 22 and 4. Let me see. I want to make sure we're doing this okay.
Lock Cross Tower. Tower Cessna November 251 Sierra Bravo at runway 36 ready for departure, straight out departure.
Cessna November 251
Yeah, we're
Sierra
okay.
Bravo,
I
wind
see
speed
runway
58
4
at
is
7.
right there.
Departing straight out, approved. Cleared for takeoff, runway
Let's see, they
36.
have.
Cleared for takeoff, runway 36 Cessna 1 Sierra Bravo.
There's runway 4 just to the left there. Let's see. And we can just roll right out to runway 36 here because we already received clearance for takeoff. Very confusing. They have these runways crossing up here. But this should be the runway we want right here. Yeah, runway 36. There we go. There we go. So, let's go ahead and get this. This plane gets up there really fast. Retracted. Alright, so now we are in heading here, and it should change to L. Let's see. Should change over to LNAV here in just a little bit. As soon as we start heading toward
Lock Cross Tower Cessna November 251 Sierra Bravo, frequency change. Minneapolis Center Cessna November 251 Sierra Bravo is type Cessna C25C 2 miles north of La Crosse, 2,900 feet. Request flight following.
Cessna November 251 Sierra Bravo, Minneapolis Center.
As you see, the speed here is at 240 because that's the way we set it up.
Cessna 1 Sierra Bravo radar contact, 3 miles northwest of La Crosse, 5,500 feet.
Now, for some reason,
29.904.
your plane doesn't click into LNAV. It's because over here,
Roger, Cessna 1 Sierra Bravo.
Yeah, it doesn't look like it's going to.
Climb and maintain flight level 190.
So, since you're in heading, all you have to do is find your heading knob here.
Climb and maintain flight level 190
and turn towards.
6101.
Let's go ahead and get rid of this thing first.
SkyWest 6101 climb and maintain
it's
flight level 210.
Alright, so we're going to head towards this, and as soon as it crosses that, then the LNAV will kick in. Let's go ahead and turn off our landing lights. Oh, we never even had them on. So we should turn on some of this other stuff. Seat belts, all that good stuff. Alright. As we cross over this line right here, our LNAV should kick in. Hopefully it doesn't make a liar out of me. I'm pretty sure it's going to work. As soon as that crosses over there. There it goes. So LNAV is now active and we no longer have to worry about staying on course. LNAV has it all under control. We'll continue at our speed at 240 until we get to 30,000, and then at that point we're going to have the speed will automatically go up or down. It's not going to be set at 240 anymore, so we'll have to watch our throttle after that. Let's take a look outside. It's still can't really see nothing because we're still going ascending there. And we are going to, we've got this set for 25 miles over here and 50 over here. That's perfect. That's the way I like to have it set. And we're getting up there pretty fast. We're already over 20,000. Pretty nice day out today, as you can see.
SkyWest 6101, contact Chicago Center on 133.3. Good day. Southwest 3290, contact Chicago Center on 133.95. Good day.
We're just going to get up to, okay, so this is when you see that flashing, that means you're above 18,000. Should have done this a while ago. Just hit this and change it to standard pressure.
133.95, Southwest 3290. Goodbye.
Once I get up to 30,000, I'm going to leave you for a little bit, and we'll come back when we get ready to descend, because we do have a ways to go. It's 303 miles to the to Kansas City International Airport. So in the interest of keeping this video from getting too long, we're gonna come back to you when we get ready for a descent, and we're gonna set up our frequencies. I'll show you how we're going to do that. We're going to use the sky vector for that.
Altitude.
Okay, so we can go ahead and turn off
Cessna 1 Sierra Bravo, contact Minneapolis
seatbelts.
Center on 118.85. Good day.
118.85, Cessna 1 Sierra Bravo.
Okay, now you're going to see the
Minneapolis Center,
speed is going to
Cessna
go up.
November
So
251, Sierra Bravo, flight
that's
level
something you have to
300.
monitor.
Cessna November 251, Sierra Bravo, Minneapolis
It's no
Center,
longer
radar contact
going to be
continue.
set for you. It's because we don't have an auto
Minneapolis
throttle
Center,
on
Endeavor
this.
5059er is at flight level 320, climbing flight level 360.
So what I do is when I get up to this, I try to get up to I let it get up to close to the red line, and then back off on the throttles a little bit. So anyway, we are going to leave you now. And I'll be back shortly.
127 127.05, Southwest 785.
Okay,
Goodbye.
so we're back. We're only about 40 miles, a little bit. Yeah, about 40 miles from top of descent. So let's go ahead and figure out. We're going to go in and see what our frequencies are. And I want to make sure that also we're still landing at the same runway. So I'm going to check with Simbrief here. Arrival airport. They might be changing runways. It looks like the wind direction has changed.
Chicago Center,
We were going to come in on 19 right.
Climbing flight level 350.
We might be coming in.
Alaska 282, Chicago Center, radar contact, continue.
Let's see. We might be coming in on one left, which is just the opposite right now, because that's the way the winds are showing right now. So, the winds are at 040 at 5 knots, which would change it, the runway to one left. So,
Alaska 282, contact Chicago Center on 127.05.
so we're going to actually change that information. We're going to go in and change that in now.
Going to 127.05, Alaska 282.
Let's see. We got 19 right. We're going to go one left. We're the same runway. It's just the opposite. One left. And I got to see what effect that's going to have on our star. We change it from 19 right to one left. I believe that changes our star to BQS7. That's one left. Let's see if we have a BQS. I don't even show that one. Oh, BQS. Oh, okay, that's probably the same one. Okay, we're okay. We just leave it just like it is. Okay, so let's take a look at our flight plan now. And we probably are going to have a flight discontinuity. Do. So let's go ahead and get in there. Yeah, flight plan discontinuity. So we are going to go ahead and put that in there.
Cessna 1 Sierra Bravo, contact Kansas City Center on 125.25.
Okay.
Good day.
We're all set.
125.25 Cessna 1 Sierra Bravo. Goodbye.
So,
Kansas City
one
Center,
left.
Cessna November 251 Sierra Bravo, flight level 300.
Cessna November 251 Sierra Bravo, Kansas City Center, radar contact, continue.
We want to choose ILS 1 left.
American 680 traffic is 9 o'clock 4 miles at flight level 325 Airbus.
Here it is.
Report them
So it's 290. Our frequency is going to be
500 feet below your assigned altitude.
110.5.
Flight level 350.
And our descent is starts at 2900.
United 1575 traffic is 9 o'clock 4 miles at flight level 310 Cessna C25C. Report them in sight. Cessna 1 Sierra Bravo traffic is 10 o'clock 2 miles at flight level 310 Boeing. Report them in sight.
So we're going to get this down
United
to
1575
2900
contact
right now.
Kansas City Center on 132.6. Good day.
Cessna 1 Sierra
Alright,
Bravo
we got
traffic
that
in
set.
sight.
And as you can see, there's our
American
little
680
star
has the
there
Airbus in
showing
sight.
that we're approaching our top of descent. And once we start descending, we're going to have to watch because our speed will start increasing.
Goodbye.
This should start dropping pretty soon. There it
American
goes.
680 contact Kansas City Center on 132.6. Good day.
I wanted to show you something else too after we start, make sure our descent starts. There we go, so we're starting our descent.
132.6
And you can
American
see
680.
we're gonna,
Goodbye.
I'm just gonna drop this
United
speed down a
1933
little
contact
bit
Kansas
here.
City Center on 132.6. Good day.
What I wanted to show you is if we can go into the terrain map and type in our
132.6 United 1933. Goodbye.
KMCI, which is our arrival. KMCI, Kansas City, and it's going to show
Kansas City
the
Center,
one
recover
left.
5536, flight level
It
350.
shows you the length of the runway, and it also shows you the frequency up here that you need to set, which is 110.5. That's what we just saw in the other thing. So we're going to go ahead and we can leave that one open, and we're going to go in here. Now I'm not going to mess with this side. I'm going to do, I like to use this side. Hit the TUN button there, and this nav one, we're going to change that to 110.5. So let's go ahead and do that one. 10.
Kansas City Center, United 1522, flight level 350. United
Alright.
1522, Kansas City Center,
Now
radar
what
contact,
you
continue to
don't
hotel
want to
November,
do is
November.
start messing with this other stuff. Execute, because this one doesn't have the flight plan set up in it. If you hit execute, you're going to wipe out the flight plan on both sides. So
United
don't
1087,
touch
contact
anything
Kansas
else in
City
there.
Center on
If you use this side,
132.6.
go in and use it for
Good day.
just what you want to use it for, and don't mess that, because you don't want to. This, whatever you do over here, is going to
Kansas City
change
Center,
everything
United
over here
446
too.
is passing flight level 355, climbing flight level
Like when we put that
360.
110.5 in there, if you go into
United
tune
446
here,
Kansas
it's going to
City
be
Center,
in there
radar contact,
too.
continue.
So
Going to
I just wanted to warn
132.6,
you
United
about that.
1087.
And then if we go back here, you're going to see that that's now set for local 1.
Kansas City Center, United 1087, flight level 330. United 1087, Kansas City Center, radar contact, continue to Judy. Southwest 2578, contact Kansas City Center on 135.575. Good day. JetBlue 687, contact Kansas City Center on 127.9. Good day.
Okay, now what we're going to do,
Delta Niner 79er, heavy contact Kansas City Center
when
on
we get down to about
132.6.
10,000, I'm
Good
going
day.
to come back. I'm going to leave you again for till I get down to 10,000,
Goodbye.
just to make this video so it's not so long.
Going to
And then,
132.6, Delta Niner
because I do
79er
want to
heavy.
show you after we land how to get to your gate. They're going to tell you how to get to your gate, and we're going to use little nav maps to
Going to
actually get to the gate.
135.575, Southwest
So
2578.
we will, and let let me just take one more quick look at in here, just to make sure there was one left, and this shows just to show you the 110.5 is what we set everything up to. Your approach is right there, and we set 2900 because that's what it shows when you intercept your glide slope. You're going to be right. You want to be down to 2900 at that point. So that's why we set this for 2900. We're only going to go down to 12,000 at the moment, and it'll hold once we get to 12,000. If we get there, because that's a constriction there.
United 1522 traffic is
and then we
3
will it'll automatically descend us as needed. Since we can go as low as 2,900, we've given it permission, but it won't go below the numbers over here in red until it passes a certain point. So okay, so that's it for now. We're going to join in just a little bit here.
724 contact Kansas City Center on 125.25. Good day.
Okay, so we're back.
Going to 125.25.
As you can see, it shows the direction now of our runway that we're going to be landing at. But we do have a vector. We're going to be doing a vector towards that runway up here in a little bit. So we're going to be doing a downwind, and then we'll cut over to the runway. So we're going to be going slightly left up here. So we're going to make sure that we get our heading bug lined up. We'll do that right now. We have to hold at 12,000. Let's go ahead and see if we can get in touch with Kansas City International. Unfortunately, we can't. So we're gonna hold on here. Sure, it's why it's not going down to 12,000. We're at 14,000 right now. For some reason, it doesn't want to go down there. I think we're going to have to do a quick descent to get down to where we need to go, because once we hit that top descent, we have to really get down there pretty fast. The elevation at this airport is 1,005 feet. So we're gonna probably end up using the vertical. We're gonna do a quick descent. Use the vertical speed to get us down to where we need to go in a hurry. And once we get down to that 29, okay, so we've reached that top of descent, so we should start, that bar should start moving down. There it goes. And let's see what happens with it. There we go. Okay. And we should start going to the left here. Let's see if we do here. Okay, there we're doing a turn to the left. So we're going to do basically a downwind type thing. And then we're going to, once we get straightened out here, whoops, we got going a little bit too high there. Alright. So we're going to go into heading mode, so let's make sure we're, there we go. So we're doing basically a downwind approach here. And we're going to set this, we'll leave this at 25 miles for now. We do need to go in and turn on our landing lights. Landing lights, yeah, there we go. Oops, I don't know what happened there. I don't want that. Oh. There we go. Alright, we're down to, oh, there we go again. Anyway, we're gonna put this on idle now. We need to get our speed down too. We're going too fast. We have a speed brake, but I'm not going to use it unless I have to. Because we are getting down pretty fast now. Let's see if we can put on our first set of flaps. There we go. We have to watch our speed though, because that really puts a drag. 5,000 now. There's Kansas City off in the distance. We're going to start making our way towards the airport now. Alright.
Altitude.
Doesn't look like we're going to get the information we need in time to...
Kansas City Center American 6072 is passing 6,500 feet, climbing 15,000 feet.
go ahead and change the range on this to 10 miles. There we go.
Delta 680 heavy contact, Kansas City Center on 125.55. Good day. Kansas City Center, Bombardier November 303 Juliet Juliet, flight level 410. Bombardier November 303 Juliet Juliet, Kansas City Center, radar contact, continue to desk.
Shirts.
125.55 Delta 680 heavy. Goodbye.
And so it's time to put our landing gear down, and we're going to hold off on flaps, full flaps, for a little bit here. Gotta watch our speed though. Is 3,000. So, and we're at 2,900, so we're okay. And as we move closer there, we're going to see if we can intercept the glide slope. We should have already got the we should already be in touch with the tower by now. It's unrealistic to
Kansas City Center Delta
find out what runway change at this late. Let's go ahead and hit the approach button now as we seem to be intercepting
Kansas City Center, radar contact, continue.
We're on the local frequency now. So there we go. We've intercepted the frequency and we can come in for our landing now. Although I will say it's not very stable right now. Let's see if we let's go ahead and go full flaps. Kansas City
International Tower Cessna November
Finally got in touch
251
with them,
Sierra
but it's too
Bravo
late to
is
change
8 miles
runways.
south, 2,900 feet with uniform to land.
So hopefully we got this runway.
Cessna November 251 Sierra Bravo International
that's
Tower.
good.
Altimeter 30.101038 at 5. Make straight in runway 1 left.
Alright, we're perfect then. That's what we figured.
Make straight in runway 1 left Cessna 1 Sierra Bravo.
That's what we figured when we saw the wind change directions. Alright, we gotta watch our speed. One thing about this plane, if you get too low, this thing will drop like a frying pan.
Cessna 1 Sierra Bravo, wind 038 at 5.
Like a lead balloon.
Clear to land runway 1 left.
If you get to going too slow.
Clear to land runway 1 left Cessna 1 Sierra Bravo.
go ahead and take over the plane.
Autopilot.
I'm going to come in about 125, probably, maybe a little bit lower. We'll see. Back off a little bit on the throttle here. Alright, we're going to take this next exit right here. Or the one after it right here. This one, we'll take this one.
Cessna 1 Sierra Bravo exit runway when able.
Here we go.
Cessna 1 Sierra Bravo contact ground on 121.8.
Okay, let's see what they want us to do. Back off our flaps.
Going to 121.8, Cessna 1, Sierra Bravo. International ground Cessna November 251 Sierra Bravo taxi to the gate.
Cessna November 251 Sierra Bravo taxi to gate 30 using taxiway Echo.
Taxiing to gate 30 using taxiway Echo, Cessna 1 Sierra Bravo.
Okay, so taxiway, we're going to a gate 30 using taxiway E. So that's pretty simple. So let's take a look at this on Nav Map here. And as you can see, there's our plane. We are at Kansas City International Airport, and they said taxiway A and gate 30. So let's see where the gates are at. I'm pretty sure they're not this way. So it looks like we're going to, yeah, there we go. So there's our gate right here that we're going to, gate 30. And we're going to just take this taxiway E. We're just going to come all the way down here and then go left. So we're actually going to be kind of taking a sharp turn onto F. Across E, take a sharp turn onto F there. There, probably. Well, let's see. Let's see. Yeah, I think we're going to stay on E. Alright, we're just going to take a sharp turn on E there. And I'm I'm going to put this on here so we can actually watch it. We can watch our progress. Oops, I didn't want to do that. Okay, we'll leave it up there. So we're going to take a sharp turn onto E here. Now, at some of your smaller airports, they will tell you to taxi to general aviation. But I've noticed one thing in this game, even if they didn't give you a gate or a ramp to go to, they actually have one assigned to you. And a lot of times what you won't know which it is, but when you get close to a lot of the gates at the smaller airports, what I do is I put on my my Skycam, and I'll look for somebody that's waiting for me down there to help me into the runway. And if you see somebody like that, it's for you. It's not for anybody else. Alright, so we're going to be turning to the left up here. Right, the next left here we're going to turn. Right here. There we go. There we go, and then I think what I'm going to do is turn left right in here. And then take a right here. And follow this on around here, and it's on the, looks like almost on the back side there. And then we should be able to turn right into, this is probably our gate right here. Oh, there's a person right there. So apparently they wanted us to be over there. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to see if I can back up just a little bit here, so I can line up with that person over there. So that's what I mean. Even if they don't tell you which gate, that let's see if this person is coming to push me. So apparently we're supposed to be over there. they don't assign you a gate, you can go over to your other camera, your sky cam or whatever you want to call it, and you can look for one of these people here and they'll be sitting there waiting for you, and there'll only be one person out there, and that person is there for you. So that's how you can tell where to go. So anyway, hope you enjoyed your flight, or hope you enjoyed this flight. I hope you learned something from it, and I'll see you on the next flight. Have a good day.